I gotta say, I enjoyed this result a lot more. Now, I don't want to alarm anyone. Is your DeBrincat making too much noise all the time?
I haven't really prepared for this.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hawks Recap. My name is Clay. Thank you for tuning in. The Blackhawks have just completed their 23rd game of this shortened 2021 season. Their last game in the month of February. Their final game of this short two-game homestand against the Detroit Red Wings. And unlike Saturday night, the Blackhawks, they get the victory big time tonight. Final score, 7-2. Kevin Lankinen back in net for the Hawks tonight. Thomas Greiss backstopping the Red Wings. And unlike Saturday night where the Blackhawks kind of were the ones controlling play and getting the majority of shots in the first period, tonight was a little bit different. The Red Wings, strong push in this first period. They outshot the Hawks 21-12. And although it was kind of the case of more quantity over quality for their shots, 21 shots is still a lot to give up. Basically, it means that the Hawks weren't really controlling the puck as much as they would have liked to. You still want to kind of cut down on the amount of shots you're giving up. With that said, it was the Hawks who took the lead in this game early. And it's all thanks to elite sniper Nikita Zadorov getting his first goal of the season, first goal as a Chicago Blackhawk. A little bit of a defensive breakdown by the Red Wings, and when I say a little bit, I mean a big bit. I mean, how can you miss 6'6" Nikita Zadorov just moseying his way into the offensive zone, getting the puck from Kampf, moseying his way into that slot, and just ripping it by Greiss. Blackhawks up 1-0 early, just about 12 minutes in. And then with just under 3 minutes left to play in the first period, the Blackhawks would extend their lead thanks to elite sniper Ryan Carpenter doing elite sniper things. Shoots the puck right at Biega's face. The bank is open, the geometry is correct, and the puck trickles into the back of the net. Blackhawks up 2-0. A good response from last night's game. Unfortunately, just about 40 seconds later, the Red Wings would cut this lead in half. They'd get the puck to the point, take a shot, and Sam Gagner with a nice redirect in front gets the puck by Lankinen and into the back of the net. And so this game goes into the second period with the Hawks leading 2-1. The second period would end up being a little bit more timid. Both teams with 10 shots on goal. No power plays to speak of. There was a set of offsetting penalties, which gave us some 4-on-4 hockey. But other than that, nothing much to write home about. Both teams had a couple decent looks, but both Lankinen and Greiss were up to the challenge. So this game goes into the third period with the Hawks still leading 2-1. Yep, you heard that correctly. The game that ended 7-2 went into the third period 2-1, which means the Blackhawks scored 5 goals in that final frame, and the floodgates opened early. Just a minute and a half into the third period, Patrick Kane with the puck takes it into the offensive zone, just a 3-on-5 situation, so the opposite of an odd man rush. Shouldn't be a whole lot of room. Patrick Kane dumps it off to Pius Suter, who somehow has room. Thanks, Red Wings. He walks into the high slot and rips one, barred in by Greiss, and the Hawks have a 3-1 early on in this final frame. Shortly after that, the Blackhawks would find themselves on the power play, their first power play of the game, or at least the first power play that would count as a power play in this game. They had a power play in the first period, but they committed a penalty on the opening draw, which negated their power play, so that technically didn't count as a power play. But this one did count, and the Blackhawks would convert on this power play, thanks to elite sniper Ryan Carpenter getting his second goal of the game. Great screen in front by Soderberg, and the Hawks go up 4-1, taking control of this game. But you know what? The Blackhawks weren't done. Just 2 minutes after that, just 9 minutes into this third period, Patrick Kane decided to get in on the fun. DeBrincat picks up a loose puck in the defensive zone, headmans it to Patrick Kane up the left-hand side, creating a 2-on-1 odd man rush. DeBrincat sprints towards that back post, but Patrick Kane was never going to give it to DeBrincat here. A sprawling defenseman in front of Kane makes no difference here. Kane just curls and drags around him, and then Greiss might as well have been no goalie. Patrick Kane, short side snipe. 400th career goal for Patrick Kane coming against the Detroit Red Wings. Could you ask for anything more? And it was such a fitting goal too, right? The curl and the drag with the defender just flying by. The snipe, it had Showtime written all over it. It was the perfect milestone goal for Patrick Kane. And you could just sense this goal was coming on this shift. The way Patrick Kane looked, like he wasn't coming off the ice until he got that goal. He just had that look about him. And thanks to Kane's milestone goal, the Blackhawks take a 5-1 lead halfway through the third period. The The Red Wings would end up scoring a power play goal with just about 8 minutes left in this game, which would dampen the spirits just a touch. But thankfully, shortly after that, Brandon Hagel and Dominic Kubalik would hook up to rise those spirits right back up. What an effort from Brandon Hagel here, winning a board battle, taking the puck, taking it away from the boards, beating 2 defenders to go towards the net, then throws it back post to Dominic Kubalik, who's all alone, and he just has the easy job of putting it into the back of the net. I mean, wow. Brandon Hagel, take a bow on that one. That was impressive. And then with just under 5 minutes left to play, Alex DeBrincat takes out his frustration from getting leveled during Patrick Kane's 400th goal and gets a goal of his own from the left-hand dot. Short side, posting in, beating Grice. Touchdown, Blackhawks. And that's how this game would end. Final score, 7-2. A nice, healthy dose of Chelsea Dagger to finish February. And so the Blackhawks get themselves a nice little bounce-back victory after their disappointing results Saturday night to end this month of February, to go into the month of March on a bit of a high note. And we all know that our March schedule looks pretty brutal on paper, but we have 3 off days to worry about that. Tonight, we can enjoy this one. We can enjoy Patrick Kane's 400th career milestone goal. We can enjoy how good the Blackhawks looked wearing their reverse retro jerseys for the first time. And we can enjoy, once again, beating the Detroit Red Wings. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Hawks Recap. I really hope you got some sort of enjoyment out of it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate that as always. But most importantly, stay safe, make good decisions, and I'll see you next time.